So we're back to freeze your butt off weather. Yesterday was nice and warm, but not today. So I'm gonna write a song. I was messing around with the guitar on the couch. I do that like all the time. Anyway, I came up with this riff, and then I came up with another riff, and I kind of have like a multi-part thing here. So usually my songs are like a verse and a chorus, like an A and a B section repeated 3 times. This one's a little more complex, so I got like... Then I'm gonna go into this like modulation part, so I'm gonna go... And then it goes into... Finally, it's kind of a slight variation on what I was doing for that, I guess you'd call it verse part. So those are all the parts of the song, and basically I'm just going to do them in order, however many times kind of like feels natural as I'm playing through. Yeah, let's just get started here. So save, what the heck's today? Okay, so I just got the left side done. Now I'm going to move on to the right side. This is pretty much going to be the exact same thing. Okay, so now I got the 2 guitars done. I'm thinking I'm going to do an overdub. I'm not going to do anything super crazy on this song. Thinking for the second half of that chorus where I kind of go into the super speed. Okay, so just because why not, I'm going to do a left and a right for some just like slightly higher stuff. So probably for the verse, I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to A minor, obnoxiously high, annoying things, but they sound cool for the song. Alright, so final guitar take. I'm gonna basically do the same exact thing I just did on the other side. It sounds really cool though, just having that super quiet A minor just ring out over the verse riff. It just adds a lot of depth to it. Okay, so now I'm going to do a guitar solo. Okay, so the guitar solo is done, except instead of moving on to bass, I'm actually going to move on to the gym because it's just about the time of day I like to go. So you won't notice a thing, but I may or may not be wearing different clothes. Actually, you won't notice anyway because it's going to be under this hoodie. So who cares? So yeah, I'll be back and I'll start doing the bass guitar and figure that out. And sometimes it's good to take a break anyway because I kind of like reset my brain. So I'm back from the gym and I'm gonna do the bass now. I beat myself up today. It's working though, because I started at 155 pounds and I just checked myself today and I'm 187.7 pounds. Enough of that though. Bass. The verse I'm going to keep really simple, so that's just probably going to be like, and then end on that G. That's not exactly the riff. And then the chorus part is first part of the chorus. Something like that, and then I actually might do the verse riff over the next part of the chorus. Alright, so the bass part's down. Now I'm going to move on to the drums. I wiped out the drum loop that was going. I replaced it with a really loud, annoying metronome, and I'm just going to track the drums. I don't actually know what I'm going to play until I sit down and do it. I jotted down some lyrics and I did a scratch track. I just kind of either test the lyrics or I just mumble a melody incoherently to just kind of like remember what I want to do for the song and let me write it. Because like if I come up with a verse part, write down lyrics, then I write down the chorus part, I'm going to forget the verse part by the time I get back to it. Helps if I don't pull my wire out. Okay. So yeah, like there's the verse and then I'm just going to go for it. And not what a sign feel like it takes on. In the case of the life you try. Well, I just got done singing the verse and the first half of the chorus, and that's okay. I had to warm up a little bit, so I just kind of did it in sections. I was doing then the other parts of the song, and I came up with some ideas, but they sucked. Just honestly. So what I decided to do was just leave it where it's at, because sometimes less is more. It's like that kind of thing. So I'm just going to let that like chorus part that's the same as the verse but a little bit more prominent just kind of speak for itself, and the same with that like modulation pre-chorus part, because I came up with melodies but I just wasn't feeling them, and I think it's going to be better just instrumental. I might just add like extra synth instruments to the song as it like progresses and just build it. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Maybe it's lazy, maybe it's not. I think it's going to sound better. Aside from that, the vocals are just going to get a simple compressor, EQ, and reverb. It's a stereo reverb. Sounds nice and pretty. The EQ is a low and high pass filter, nothing fancy. I don't really EQ anything other than just cutting off the muddy lows and the kind of shrill high end. As far as the compressor, it's just squashing the volume flat, not fat. Any other relevant things? Let me think. So my description box, I can't talk today. My description box has links that'll take you to my music, and you can buy my albums and singles and EPs, and I don't know why I'm in a weird mood right now. I think I'm just kind of spent after like trying to come up with parts that just weren't working. So yeah, it's going to be really cool in the end. And like I said, I'm going to throw a bunch of synth stuff on here and kind of make it a little bit of a unique song. So the last half of it's going to be instrumental. I'm wiped out from my workout. I'm kind of like creatively spent today. I'm done. Enjoy the song. Open sky made and not what a sight feel like. Red takes on moon stays, the mistakes. Rip inside, outside,